Welcome, guys. Welcome to a special episode of how to trade small and micro cap coins on the Chronos ecosystem. It's your host, Crypto Fud. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys. So I hope you guys had a great day today. Today, I thought we would do something a little different, uh, just to kind of prepare you guys for when the DeFi and everything starts rolling. I want to make sure you guys fully understand how to actually buy and sell small cap coins with your DeFi wallet on the Chronos ecosystem. So I have MMF swap up, and this is going to be one of two swaps that I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you basically you can use pretty much any of the swaps that are going to be on DeFi. And a swap is basically what you're going to use as an exchange through your DeFi wallet. If you look at the bottom of your DeFi wallet, it's going to have a bunch of like little swaps, and MMF is going to be one of them. And Crodex is going to be another one. These are just one of two of, I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and another list of them. But they're listed by pretty much volume. These over here, not really going to be using them as of right now unless something like jumps up on their projects. This swap right here actually is pretty popular as well. But so what we're going to do is I have a small cap coin that just popped up that I bought into yesterday, and it's up 100%. I want to point out, though, two things before we even get into small cap coins that you're going to be swapping on here. Is first, what I use to find these small caps are going to be your DEX screener. You see DEX screener, and you're going to go into the Chronos on the left-hand side. You're going to have all your different exchanges. You're going to find the exchange you want to use, which is going to be Chronos for this one. And what I do is I look to see, first thing is you have to know the difference between liquidity and basically the market cap. Liquidity and market cap are very important. I focus a lot on both, but majority on liquidity, because liquidity means basically how much funds are able to be taken out of this project, how many funds are actually in the project. And if you can see for this small cap coin, look at the liquidity. We're looking at only 3,000, basically $3,700 for liquidity. So this is a very, very, very high risk trade. And the reason why I say that is because anybody can make a coin. Anybody can make a token and add it onto the DEX screener, and it can be tradable. It doesn't take long. It takes probably within 20 minutes. They throw the funds on there, they make a name, and they can do a little bit of the fundamentals, and there's a coin added. And basically, if you'll see, I'm going to point out some of these. If you look, really, actually, today's not too bad, but you'll see a lot of these will have liquidities of like $1. And these are usually rug pulls. The definition of a rug pull is when there's a project that all the liquidity gets taken out. So you can still be stuck with the coins. Let's say you have 1,000,000 of these coins, but the liquidity is taken out. The price, it doesn't matter what the price says. Liquidity is gone. There's no money to be traded out of there, which means they took all the funds out. So you have to be very careful. Usually my rule of thumb with DeFi is I will not trade anything that doesn't have anything at least $20,000 to $30,000 liquidity. And usually the reason is because when you get into these small, like especially the one I just showed, this lady coin that I just bought into, very risky again, just throwing that out there. I'll tell you why I bought into this one though in a minute. This, when you see like $3,000 of liquidity, they basically put up about $3,000 of crow in there, and they can take it right out whenever they want. They can literally pull it out within a split second. And usually that's what these scammers are running with, is usually anywhere under $10,000 is what they're running with. And what they'll do is they'll basically start a coin, they'll put in like $5,000 liquidity, and they buy and sell little increments of the coin just so the transactions will go up and it'll be on the front of the page of the deck screener. And what they're doing is they're just waiting for a few people to buy in. Hopefully the people buy in, hundreds, $500,000, or, a lot of cases just small amounts, but they don't care. It doesn't cost them anything for them just to pull the liquidity out. So even if you just added $200 and they're fine with that, they can do that daily and just boom, take and make $200. So you have to be very, very, very careful on what you're actually buying in on. So I have this token. The reason why I did buy in is because this token's actually been out for about 6 days now, right? When I bought in, it had $2,000 liquidity. I didn't put barely anything in there. I think I threw like 500 crow in there, whatever the hell that comes out to, right? Well, I was taking a chance because I noticed when I bought in, it was like yesterday, it was like $2,000. The coins have been out for already 5 days, and I actually been watching the right here. You can see the wallets that actually are buying in and selling. And I kind of just was watching, and I was noticing that it was natural. People were actually buying in very small increments, but it wasn't the same wallet buying in and selling. And I noticed that the obviously the coin had been out for at least 5 days. Usually rug pulls are within a day or two. Usually it's a day. It's with less than a day. It's like an hour or two, and then they pull the liquidity because they're also risky. They want to be careful because let's say they just drop something and you buy like a bunch of the tokens. You can actually, let's say you buy in and 10 other people behind you buy in, right? And now you're up like 3 times. You can actually sell real fast, not even knowing that this is about to be a rug pull, and take a lot of the liquidity out. And that person that's trying to scam will lose their money. So they are very, like, right when they see a few buy-ins, and as long as it's hit their quota of whatever they're willing to take, they basically will just, it doesn't even show up down here in the transactions. The liquidity just goes to zero. I've seen it happen so many times. So many times. One time I actually got a scammer. I got him for everything he had because he couldn't take out the liquidity fast enough because I already was on it. That was awesome. But I've been hit plenty of times as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically on deck screener, you're going to see there's a pair. That the pair is going to be this token and Cronos together. That's the pair, right? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to get the second one down, which is this one's called Lady. You're going to go into copy address, and you're going to copy that address, right? This one is traded on MMF because I can see Cronos MMF up here. This is the swap that you can go on. Each one will have its swap that whatever that token is being swapped on. So what I would do is I go into MMF, and let's say I don't have my wallet connected, but let's say I have 1,000 crow up here. Obviously, I want to trade my crow. I'm gonna copy and paste that address on here. Hit import. It's gonna bring up and tell you, look, this is not a actual coin that's on our swap. Very risky. You're on your own on this one. You hit I understand. Import. See it down here. It says Lady. So if my wallet was connected, I'd have 1,000. I would hit max. It would have 1,000 from, and then 2, and boom. What I would do is I would hit swap. Sometimes you have to go in here into your settings and change your slippage. A lot of times you'll have to change it to like 5 or 10% slippage on these small cap coins. So just to point out, I bought in like down here. I'm already up. I think it's well over 100% because this is just within, I'm probably up about 100%. Let's see if it'll measure. Sometimes it doesn't measure on here. Yeah, it's not measuring. But I'm already up like basically 100% on here. And I put in such a little amount that it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I make. If this person pulls the liquidity out, it is what it is. I don't want to lose the money, but at the same time, it's risky. But I've made a lot of money doing this stuff. So not financial advice at all. Just pointing this stuff out. Crodex is the same thing. Now I want to show you, see how the swap, I went into Crodex. Same thing with the crow up there. I'm going to try to see if I can paste. Oh, it's on here too. So a lot of times just because it says it's on MMF swapping, you can actually sometimes swap it on other dexes as well. So Just pointing that out, showing you guys. So again, be careful. Always make sure you check the liquidity. I suggest anything over $20,000 is usually a safe bet in regards to it not being a liquidity. I mean a rug pull. So you have to be very careful. But this is how you're going to get on. This is how you're going to get on these small cap coins. Keep an eye on some of the stuff that are popping up, like even like this troll. When I saw it when it popped up, I was like, hell no. I was like, I'm not touching that thing because it had like 5,000 liquidity. Well, look at it now, $28,000 liquidity, which is still nothing. But look at the run up. If I would have bought in like I was looking at down here, it's risky business. But look at the outcome. Look at the outcome. You're 10xing probably off of this. I don't even know because for whatever reason, Dex Screener's not measuring. Oh yeah, you are. Do you guys see that percentage from that bottom to there? 3,000%. Craziness. This is how I made a lot of money on the last bull run. But like I said, I did lose, but I made a lot more than I lost. I mean, I was making a lot of money daily just trading off this stuff. So again, you have to be very careful with what you're buying in on. This now is a safe bet, but you're not going to probably see a $3,000 gain now that it's already established. The higher the risk, higher the reward. So anybody that was willing to put in down here and take that risk when the liquidity was down under $10,000 made out like a bandit when it went up here. And that's the name of the game. It's really this is a gamble. It's like going to the casino and gambling on whatever you're basically buying in, that it's not going to be a rug pull. So again, I just wanted to point it out. Remember, so what you're going to do is you're just going to go in, you're going to basically go and find that copy address that's going to be down there. You're going to copy that address and then go into your swap. And once you have your swap, you're going to be swapping your CRO, and you pick whatever coin that you're going to be swapping over, and you're going to paste it in here. This is wrapped CRO, so it's already in there, obviously. But that's basically what it is. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any tokens that are coming out, let us know. We're all here to make money. All right. Thank you guys so much. Hope you learned something. Make sure you guys hit a like. Have a great